Hello Year 4, welcome to Lesson 7. We're still looking at multiplication. Let's have a look at the in focus. A cafe in New York uses cups and saucers in their interior design. So maybe on the wallpaper or some fabric. How many sets of cups and saucers are there? Well, this one's quite tricky to see again, so I've enlarged the picture to help us. Let's have a look at how many columns we have. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. Okay, count with me. How many cups and saucers do we have in each one? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so we've got 23 cups in 6 columns. We've got 23 multiplied by 6. So we're multiplying 2-digit numbers again. And I'd like you to pause the video while you show me as many ways as possible to represent this 23 times 6. Off you go. Okay, welcome back. Here we can see with place value counters we have 10, 20, 3, okay, and we have 6 lots of that 23. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So do you remember we were starting to write these multiplication calculations in a column method? So some of you are going to be feeling confident with the work we did yesterday, and you're going to be able to write it out in a compact method. Others of you will still need to write out your answers for the ones and then your answers for the tens separately and add them together. And that is perfectly okay. So whichever you prefer is what you should do today. So looking at this, we're going to start by multiplying the ones. We have 8 times, no we don't, we have 6 times 3, which is 18. Okay, now we know we can only put ones in the ones column, so that 10 needs to go out of the way to be included with the tens. Okay, so 6 times 3 is 8 ones, and 1 10, it's 18. And then we can work out the tens, okay? 6 times 2 tens, 6 times 2 is 12. That's 12 tens, 120. Okay, we need to remember to add in that extra 10, which gives us 130. So we've got 138. Now I'm going to write that out in the long method here. Six times 3 is 18. 6 times 20 is 120. And then those two answers are added together. Remember to have 8 ones, add no ones is 8 ones. 1 10, add 2 tens is 3 tens. And 100, add no hundreds is 100. 138. So if it makes it easier for you today to write it out in that expanded method, please do that. Okay, Then we're having a look at 23 times 6. Okay. Can you see how it's represented with a bar model? We've got 6 here, multiplied by 20 gives us 120, and 6 multiplied by 3 gives us 18. These two totals together give us 138. Okay, ready for our guided practice? I'd like you to make sure that you talk to somebody about this one. Maybe you could explain the in focus and the let's learn to them and then work on this together. Here our 14 is represented by 110 and 4 ones. Okay. We've got our 8 times 4 here and our 8 times the 10 here. To work out 14 times 8, we use those two facts added together. Okay, it's just laid out in a slightly different format. Okay, pause the video while you do that. We're going to take a quick look at the start of the worksheet. There's lots of partitioning happening with multiplying two-digit numbers. Okay, and we're looking at different formats. So I want you to think about what works for you. Maybe on a separate piece of paper, you need to use your favourite method, and then you need to put the answers into the boxes on the worksheet. Okay, our question here is 37 times 4. Here we're working out the 7 times 4, and then we're working out the 30 times 4. What fact will help us work out 30 times 4? That's right. We'll work out 3 times 4. What's 3 times 4? That's right, it's 12. And if we multiply one of these by 10, we must multiply our total by 10 also. So 30 times 4 is 120. Pause the video now while you work through your worksheet, and then you can come back for the answers. Okay, here are our answers for question 1. Pause the video while you mark them. Here are our questions and answers for 2 and 3. You can pause the video while you mark them. Well done, everybody. If you have any questions with that, please post them on the Teams page. Take care.